Who am I? What do I stand for? What do I believe in? What do I want to become? These are all questions that most of us ask ourselves and strive to live up to our answers. My name is Morgan Sickinger. I was born to good parents, Ron and Lorenda Sommers, in Rexburg, Idaho on May 7th, 1994. I was by far my mom's biggest baby, weighing in at 9 pounds 4 ounces. I had 2 older sisters that are twins, Tiffany and Sydney, and 1 older brother, Ben. We were all born within 4 years of each other, so there was a lot of fighting, playing, and more fighting. When I was 8, I was promoted to big sister, and my little brother, Gabe, completed our family. My siblings were and always will be some of my best friends. At a young age, I faced my first major trial. I was 7 years old when I was diagnosed with an autoimmune disorder called scleroderma and eosinophilic fasciitis. My disorder made it so my range of movement in my hands and wrists and fingers were very limited. I couldn't do everyday tasks like unbutton buttons, open doors, hold a pencil. Since I was the only one that they had ever seen with this condition, I had some really strict rules. I couldn't go outside and play when it was hot or too cold, and even on the nice days, I was limited to only 30 minutes at a time. One day, I was so frustrated at my rules because I wanted to go outside and play with my siblings. I remember sitting on the bathroom floor while my mom was cleaning, crying and complaining to her. I asked her why. Why me? Why did Heavenly Father make me this way? Why didn't He make one of my siblings this way? I didn't want this. My mom taught me a lesson that I will never forget that day. She said Heavenly Father gives us all trials that He knows we can handle. Every one of us has different trials in life, and they are hard, but He knew that we could handle it, and that's why He gave them to us. This night changed my whole life. Ever since, I've always tried to find good in things and good in people. I've tried to stay positive even when I was faced in opposition. I wanted to prove to my doctor and everyone else they were wrong. I wanted to prove to my Heavenly Father that I could overcome this trial He had given me. Through sports and other extracurricular activities I participated in, I made different friends. People always told me they were drawn to something about me, and I believe it was the Spirit of Christ. I never preached my beliefs because I was too nervous. I would say the wrong thing. But I lived my beliefs, and others saw my example. The biggest influence my example had was on my husband, Brace. Because of the example I had set and the high standards I lived, Brace knew he had a few things that he needed to work out before I would even consider dating him. It didn't take him long to go to the bishop and get his life back on the straight and narrow so we could date. After high school, I went to college at BYU, Idaho, and Race moved to Phoenix to fulfill his lifelong goal of education. I decided to study education, but knew there was something missing. When Race and I got married in May of 2014 and moved to Phoenix, I transferred to BYU Online Learning and changed my major to Marriage and Family Studies. This felt right. This is the major I knew I needed to get my degree in. The family unit is the most important unit in society. My family means everything to me, and without them, I don't know who I would be today. I'm so grateful that I'm able to be with my family for eternity, and I'm thankful for the opportunity and the knowledge I have to be able to defend the family unit in the career I have chosen. Who am I? What do I stand for? What do I believe in? What do I want to become? I know the answer to these questions. I'm proud to answer them for myself. Are you?